Konnichiwa, Goju Ninja here again with another tutorial video. Today is going to be something a little bit different. It's not strictly traditional karate, but I think it's good for traditional karate practitioners to know this simple, silly drill. So in karate, you usually start out with a chamber for all of your strikes or your hand strikes, your ukes or your zukes, whatever, either a higher chamber like we do or a lower chamber. And that's great for teaching, really technically perfect straight punches, get everything in line. But what happens when you move from your strict rudimentary movements into actual kumite? Well, I can tell you, a lot of the time what happens is your students will get the gist that they have to keep their hands up, but as soon as they go to punch, they punch and that hand drops in chamber or drops way below their chin, okay? I mean, they've been trained to do that for, let's say, a couple of months to where all their strikes and punches just came from here. Now, this drill that I'm gonna teach in this video seems funny, but I'm telling you, it works really well with people who have been strictly in karate and now you've moved into kumite or you actually wanna spar, to be able to, not only when you strike, to not drop your hand, but also the returning hand doesn't drop down to the chamber position. So it kind of does two things. And I'm just gonna get into it. There's three different parts. The first part, very silly. Have your students stand square. Don't worry about your feet. Have them put their hands on guard with an open hand guard. Have them take the fingertips and put it kind of right on the side of the temple, okay? And all they're gonna do here is touch them back, okay? Just in air, out, back, out, back, out, back, out, back, okay? Then as they get faster, it kind of looks like almost like a karate chop, like out, back, out, back, out, back, out, back. Really pay attention that when they go faster, they're not releasing the opposite hand fingertips, okay? They got to keep it on there. Boom, 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 okay? Then, as they get a little bit better, now take it to fist. Give it more like a Kyokushin style look. Elbows in, here. Now, they can take this, and I don't advise this whenever you actually are fighting itself because you can get hit and your knuckles are gonna hit into your head, but this is an easier way for them to start understanding the punches. So you basically do the same thing, and now you do the same thing as the first one, except now you're using punches. And they can't punch the new punch until the hand comes back and touches. Again, this is a drill to kind of cut out some worse habits, which are punching and, punching and dropping your hand. So anyways, out, back, out, back, out, back, out, back, okay? Now, once they've mastered that, now you go to the third step. The third step is how you would actually fight as, like a boxer or something like that. I'm gonna do it the front view, but then the side view is what's most important because this is real choppy, and obviously if you're punching, you can be pulling back and punching at the same time. You don't have to wait. So this is one that's a little bit better, okay? So the front view for this one looks almost the same from the front, like this. The side view is what is different, okay? Now they already should know basic strikes, like the straight punch, the hook punch, the uppercut, right? Your three staple ones, and anything else you threw in there. From a side view, instead of like the second one, your hand just coming straight out and straight back, it's actually gonna go out straight, but as it comes back, because your hands are gonna have to continuously be moving when you're doing combinations, it ends up doing almost like an oval shape of back, kind of, brush your hair, wipe it off, then right back out. Both hands do that. So the slower fluidity movements look something like this. My hands are up. Now you don't have to keep them on your forehead, or on your temple, but looks something like this. Roll with the shoulders, roll with the hips. Again, this isn't teaching you how to punch or generate power. This is making sure that when you punch out, your hand stays up, and when your hand comes back, it goes back to your head. That's it. That's the only thing that this drill really teaches. But here, boom, 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 boom. Now, when you do it quicker, it starts to look a little bit cooler. Still silly though, like this. Helps keep a tighter guard to the face for those students that really are struggling with like going to step out and punch and going, because that's not good, okay? Even if they have a great straight, that dude slips, wham, okay? So, recap real quick. Touch, out, back, out, back, out, back, out, back. Turn it into fist, punch, 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 punch. Turn it into fluidity. Elbows in. That's it. Hopefully it helps. It's like I said, it's really good for like karate people to break them out of the chamber. So if you're like a boxer or a Muay Thai guy, just keep scrolling because you guys have your own stuff that's better. But this helps your students keep their hands up and bring their hands back to their face after they're done punching. Thanks for tuning in, and please give me a like and a subscribe, and I appreciate it. Thank you.